Okay. Air conditioning wasn't running, but it was still cold. Temperature hadn't raised much at all. The air sunk into my skin, but the center of my body was burning hot. So it's been a couple of days since I started playing this. So in this timeline, Iris and Ota's blood. This is the timeline where both Iris and Ota were killed. So there's really there's not many people we can talk to in this timeline because they both died. I wonder who we will be, whose mind palace we'll be going into. Maybe So Sajima? I don't know. They're sliced in two by the ice cutting machine, Iris and Ota.
Iris's estimated time of death and cause of death have been confirmed. The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
Which means Iris's time of death is 3:20 a.m.
Uh-huh.
Iris also had her left eye removed.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
Ah, jeez. Workbench.
Right here. Iris and Ota were...
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
Just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
And the cause of death.
Right. About that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound or...
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal.
It was not going to be
Even
fatal.
if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death.
If he wasn't on the workbench, he would have
lived.
lived.
If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
Just understandable. Ryoto was trying to help Iris jumping at the criminal. That led to a scuffle and Ota ended up with a knife wound in his side. He lost all of his power to fight back. He was forcibly put inside the costume and then finally cut open by the ice cutting machine.
But why? Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
That's a good question.
Unknown.
I don't get that either. Any progress?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Okay. Thanks.
A video camera. This is what the criminal used to stream.
Nice setup.
All of these
odd,
items have
shit.
been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
Okay.
I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co. Ltd. However, I found the password
We've already
written
heard this shit.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company
Yep,
is
we
owned
know, we know,
Renju's
we know.
father
Another connection.
No, actually, currently, the company has
We
Renju
can
in
skip
short.
all this.
Renju did not inherit the.
But it can't be a
It certainly is. Date, we should get moving. Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly. We will not find anything of importance.
Yeah.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
All right.
I'm heading out. Let me know if you find anything. Let them know, then left the warehouse. Okay. Okay. Yeah, now we're having repeat dialogue. But it makes sense because we've seen the Okiura fishery so many times now. When I left the warehouse, I saw Pewter. What is he doing here? That is a good question. What the fuck is he doing here? He walked up to me while I was trying to work it out.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
Huh?
Yes?
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Thank you. I really want to know.
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date. I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice. So, if I can help you, even a little.
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
The boss was there. I couldn't speak openly in front of her. So, I decided to meet you here.
All right. Let's hear it.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Uh-huh.
I am absolutely certain the
Oh, we
original
don't need to hear you
Cyclops...
say it again.
Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer.
Is it me?
Although, it's more accurate to say...
Killers?
Killers.
More than one?
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice. One of them was born a murderous psychopath. The other is Rohan Kumakura,
Oh shit.
the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
Wait, hold on. One of them was born a murderous. So the murderous psychopath isn't Rohan Kumakura? He cheese grades people's feet. Does this have any? Does the whole murderous psychopath have anything to do with why Rohan became kind of like nutso butso?
They each had a role to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
Weird. Weird dynamic. Who's the murderous psychopath?
He was born with a brain dysfunction. Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
But who is he?
Oxytocin is a peptide
I
hormone
don't
linked to
care.
feelings of love, affection, and trust. It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone. It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute. His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins by performing a certain action.
What was it?
Murder.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain. The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure.
Jesus
He was
Christ.
12 when he took his first life. That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
Well, Rohan.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out.
Jesus
The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes. Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them. He needed to have them, to make them his own.
Wow.
Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women. He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman. But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye. Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin of the Cyclops
But
serial
who is the
killers.
psychopath? Why do we
At about
think...
the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
So why do we think that the psychopath, which we don't know if he's still alive or dead or in jail or whatnot. So maybe this will help. Why did the Cyclops kids get classified?
That, I don't know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value. I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
Summarize for me.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice.
There were two Cyclops
Well,
killers.
And one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras.
Well, we don't know
Rohan
who the
Kumakura.
actual Cyclops killer is. We just know the accomplice now.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains.
Exactly.
Who is he?
Tell
After
me.
his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
Okay.
They actually picked him up on other charges. But, in any case, he is currently serving a
Number
life
89?
sentence in Fuchu prison.
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
What's his name?
know
In
what
prison, he doesn't have a name.
he's number 89.
He's simply called Number 89.
Number 89.
That makes sense. Okay.
I know who killed Shook.
Okay. So, number 89. That, there's so many different storylines now. But basically, so he worked with the Kamakaras, right? Number 89 worked with the Kamakaras. That's how he met Rohan. That's how he got the accomplice out of that. They did the serial killings because Rohan couldn't really take dead women's eyeballs from the day-to-day business of being Yakuza. At some point, number 89's like, I don't want to do this shit anymore. And he dropped out of it. People started attacking him, and that's when he saw Hitomi. Maybe he wanted out of it, and fucking and Rohan's like, no, you are not getting out of this. We're gonna continue murdering people, and his men attack. It was like kind of like Rohan was attacking number 89 because he's just like, well, if you decide you don't want to do this anymore, if you have second thoughts, then you're a loose end, and I want to kill you. Maybe that's it. And so then he goes, like, you know, he hides from the Rohan's men at Ikumi Shrine, and that's where he meets Hitomi, and then he decides to, like, kind of, like, go over on a new leaf, and then he's, you know, sparks up a relationship with Hitomi, and, like, develops a familial bond with Iris, and then someone attacks Hitomi, shoots her, and then number 89 defends Hitomi at the house. That was when, like, they were, like, being picked up, and I guess when maybe police arrived, they started questioning number 89, and then they realized, oh shit, this is the original Cyclops killer. And so then he was put into prison. I think that's how it goes. I don't know. We need a full. That's what we need summarized. Is basically what I need to say.
So, now you know why I said that the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes, because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
Fair. Okay, let's go to the Matsushita Diner then. Damn, man. That's crazy. The place was silent. It was so quiet I felt like I could hear that floating dust. I stepped inside. I thought it was empty, but I saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. Yikes, Mayumi. It was like watching a decaying old tree cling pathetically to the earth. Damn. Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to talk about it? About Ota?
This is your fault. I heard from the police because you didn't take care of Iris. My boy Ota got involved.
Okay, I
Date,
understand
I
you're
looked
upset.
into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now.
I get it. I'm so sorry,
Did you
Mayumi.
not hear me? I said leave!
Now she's all alone with dementia. That's so fucking sad.
Date, let's go.
I like have shivers because it's so
She
like
is in no state to talk.
I've told you this before,
Yeah,
but like the idea of
you're
like
right.
Alzheimer's or dementia and anything like that, it like really fucking bothers me. That's my trigger warning. Yeah, it's just like I get surrounded by it from like family shit. So it always bothered the shit out of me. Around it since an early age, you know. Hey Mizuki. Dude, everyone's fucking sad. I mean, I understand your best, like, two of your friends just died. She looks like a small animal frightened by a predator. We gotta talk about about Iris. Fuck. About Ota. I feel bad about asking about the warehouse.
Mizuki must know about Iris and Ota.
Of course, the news was distributed heavily across the internet, not just in Japan, but worldwide. 3 days ago, Mizuki discovered
I mean,
her
it was
mother's
live
body.
streamed.
2 days ago, her father's. This morning, 2 of her best friends.
Yeah, this kid is like the
It is
ultimate
completely
trauma.
understandable that she is at her mental limit.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Are you okay?
No!
Yeah.
She certainly didn't seem so, but I can't stay by her side
I've
forever.
contacted
Oh
this.
shit.
See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Understood.
She needs a good dad. I stayed with her for a little while, but we didn't speak. Having nothing more to say, I left. Jesus Christ. Alright, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Alright, now we're gonna go to Saigon residence. Talk to Hitomi. Sorry, I have something in my throat. When I visited the Saigon residence, I found Hitomi with a hollow look in her eyes. She let me in and asked me to sit on the sofa. I agreed and sat down. But after that, I couldn't say a single word. The heavy silence weighed on both of us. About Iris.
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together, whether it was buying clothes or going to the movies or taking a walk or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. Then it was 2, then 3. And finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether. She started crossing her arms, being independent, even though she needed constant attention growing up.
Let's keep talking about her.
Her memories are a part of this room. And always will be. When she was a baby,
Damn.
she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates,
Jesus
burn
Christ.
marks on the table, stains on the cushions.
She did a number.
Everything you see.
This is
It
a
all
nice
holds
apartment.
a memory of her. But
I mean, it doesn't look lived in anymore,
why?
but... About Ota.
Oda was one of my students. I taught him in
Shit.
elementary school. I heard it from the police. Oda tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
Alright, do you have any information for me?
Hitomi, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important, but
Yeah?
No, please. Tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before.
Uh-huh.
The first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Prison?
Scene number 89.
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger. I visit them a few times a year.
Yeah, number 89.
By coincidence, I saw Shoko.
Oh, that was the first
I
hint.
don't think she noticed me, but I
It was the hint that Hitomi had a relationship with number 89. I wonder if I saw this first, I would have ensued that, because we just heard about the whole fucking like number 89 thing from being in Fuchu prison by Pewter. So I do wonder if I would have picked up on that. I think I would have. I would have been like, huh, that sounds suspicious that we just talked about someone in prison and now she's saying she's visiting a I probably would have thought one of the two of them is at least seeing number 89. Whether it's Shoko or Hitomi, I don't know. Or maybe both of them. I think I would have only thought of one of them.
recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
So who's Shoko
Do you
seeing?
know
Number
who?
89?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuji
Fuchu.
prison in Tokyo.
Fuchu.
Prison?
Okay, so it just highlights that. So were both of them going to see number 89?
I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll be going.
Yeah, Okay, no, you definitely would have. Okay, no. I would have definitely thought Shoko was the one seeing number 89, and Hitomi wasn't, because number 89 knows who killed Shoko, and he saw her 1 month ago. So I think it would have just been like, oh, that explains why Hitomi's at the prison, but not, oh, she went to go see the exact same person she is. Why is Shoko seeing number 89? I don't understand the relationship there.
No.
Huh.
I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry.
Thinking about her.
I'm sorry.
Dante, please, you have to catch them. Please. Please.
I will. Trust me.
Marble. Okay, Mama, do you know anything?
Are you okay, honey?
Huh?
Eh,
About last night. Well, at 3 in the morning, anyway.
You know about it?
It's
Everyone
on every channel.
it was live streamed. We just heard
The
that
face
it's
of a
an
ghost.
international news.
Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
Well, let's see. I do have... I suppose you could call it intuition.
Tell me.
Okay.
The Kumakuras are involved in this case.
We know.
Remember what I told you before? That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras? Shoko also has a relationship with them. You know
Yep.
about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2, 3.
3. Iris?
No, not that one. The boy.
Well, Iris
He
actually
came here last
is
night?
because Moma really likes
Ota?
it. But how
Yes,
does-
from Matsushita Diner.
Really?
He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
Why everyone's linked to the Kumakuras? How is Ota related to the Kumakuras?
Have you heard the rumor?
Mama told me a similar story to Aiba's about Sosajima in the Kawasaki district. Basic idea is this. 8 years ago, So sold his land in the Kawasaki district for 300 billion yen. Half a year later, an explosion at the chemical plant caused the land prices to drop drastically, so bought back the land for 1 billion yen. Almost like he knew beforehand that the accident would happen. Did So blow it up? Or conspire to blow it up? No, that wouldn't make sense. So wouldn't gain anything from that. He would end up with 29 billion in cash and 1 billion in land. It's a net zero. But there's more to the story. What's in the Kawasaki district?
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies. They of course look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts. I'll call those
Oh
real
my
estate
God.
companies the KE.
Is the Matsushita Diner a KE?
Keep it simple for you. The KE followed in So's footsteps. They bought up land in Kawasaki. Now, back to So. Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kawasaki?
No.
So was the one who came up with it.
I was born and raised in Kawasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly. But look at Kawasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces. But I promise you, I will revive the Kawasaki district at any cost. Casino Town Kawasaki will give new life to the city.
After that, So moved fast. He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed,
Okay.
and it became an official government initiative.
Oh, shit.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kawasaki district. At the moment, the area is still considered off-limit. However, The air in Kawasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
Oh.
If the
That's
plan goes
good.
smoothly, land prices in Kawasaki are going to skyrocket. And all that land is owned by the KE. And by So himself. The land he bought back for $1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
He's involved in some shady business.
This is just another rumor, but the chemical plant exploding was no accident. It was done intentionally.
By So and the Kumakuras, you mean?
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip.
But Ota and the Kumakuras. Come on. How does this relate back to
What were
Ota?
we talking about again?
Ota and the Kumakuras.
Oh, right. You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kawasaki district?
Yeah. Yep.
The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold a grudge. Someone caused that explosion. And if it was intentional, oh, he'd hate them even more. That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
But does he know? Does he know that the
Thank you, Mama.
Kumakuras might have done that?
I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
No, it was very helpful.
I'm glad I can help, even if it's just a little.
Well then, be seeing you.
Come back anytime.
She loves polishing the dried bonito. Alright. Time to go talk to boss, I guess. Why does she want to keep the Cyclops killer case so under wraps? I mean, I know it's from higher up probably, but like... She went to boss's office to report. But I didn't see her anywhere.
Where did she go?
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
True.
Sat down in my usual seat and decided to wait for boss.
What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
Okay.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
What summary? We don't have anything new.
That's not true.
Huh?
I was curious, so I did some research about number 89.
Who is number 89?
As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills. He
Yep.
is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his fourth murder, he was arrested.
Yep. What's number 89's real name?
Unknown.
You don't know?
No such person is listed. It is possible he is a foreigner.
Yeah,
However, I believe it is safe to say that
we know that. About number 89 and the new Cyclops serial killings.
Pewter claims that there were 2 culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
That leaves 1 culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
Really?
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible.
But it's very limited, I'm guessing, because like he can't do anything. What's the relationship between number 89 and Shoko? That's the big
Unknown.
question.
I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89. After all, Fuchu Prison houses
But the fact that
2,000 inmates.
that number 89 knows who killed Shoko
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
Exactly.
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible.
Let's talk to number 89.
Let's talk to number 89.
I don't know if he's telling the truth or if he's full of it, but he's our last remaining loose end.
Alright. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us. If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
After cutting through some red tape, number 89 was brought to HQ. It took considerable time to arrive. But for some reason, boss never showed up. Where the fuck is boss? That's concerning. I mean, we know she doesn't want us to interact with number 89, so it's if she was here, she'd put a stop to this. She'd absolutely put a stop to this. But then again, she did have us meet with number 89 and then freaked out when he got in another timeline. Now Peter won't let him escape, right?
Sorry to interrupt your busy day.
Because
but I
Peter
need
never
you
talked
to
to
tell me
Renju?
something.
Because Renju's
I'd
dead?
appreciate your cooperation.
What's your name?
Number 8, your real name. I don't remember.
Do you know Shoko Nadami?
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
When did you first meet Shoko?
A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
You're the original Cyclops killer, aren't you?
That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago.
Okay.
One of the 2 Cyclops killers.
Where are you from?
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso is a
I don't have time for...
Who killed Shoko Nadami?
All right. Let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done.
What?
You've got a deal.
We're gonna let him out?
All right. But to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story. It
Okay.
might take some time. Is that all right with you?
Got all the time in the world,
I've
buddy.
got nothing but time.
Then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin. Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F. F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world. One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor, someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun.
Hold on. Sorry. Oh, jeez. I want to assault and murder women.
It's fine. I got nothing else on me.
Don't trust them.
I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Is that the Yokiora fishery?
The culprit was unarmed, but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated. F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral, one by one. He became an assassin, a lone gunman. No agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner.
Hell yeah.
But it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy.
That's the plan. That's the shit that the fucking Kamakuras do. X had connections.
Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died.
Yakuza.
Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes.
That's why we can't look at. Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Now we understand why we
How
can't.
about you work for us? Of course.
Why we can't look at or why the boss is like, you can't investigate the original Cyclops hero killings, because then it should, like, if you actually start to look into it, you'll know that number 89 was previously a cop, and that whole trial where basically like the upper levels of the police force fabricated evidence to like help him get off so the police don't look bad. I mean, that implicates like the whole fucking police department. So they'd rather just to ignore it and just pretend like it never happened. And every time he kills, just try to ignore it. Because if they do find him and they start questioning him, and then it comes out that, oh, well, I was a cop and then they let me off, yeah, that shit will get out. I'm surprised they even let him go and continue to kill. Like, that's 18 people. The least they could do is have the cops actually just fucking snuff him out. You know what I mean? Like, if they're gonna do, I mean, but maybe the cops are corrupt, but they're not like that crazy where they're just like, we're gonna kill him to silence him.
You have the right to say no, but it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end. He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras. Rohan even gave him a code name, Falco, named for the Falcon.
Oh yeah, Falco. That's what. Yeah, F. Falco. And that's Hitomi's
bird of prey,
like boyfriend kind of thing.
Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though. He worked as a detective by day. Assassin.
So I'm wondering if Falco, when he quits and he meets Hitomi and Iris, because like remember, he is a psychopath of the two, even though Rohan's like fucking crazy. So he's the one that doesn't actually have like oxytocin naturally distributed in his brain, and he doesn't get pleasure from doing anything besides killing.
By night, at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life. But not Falco. He did as he was told. One target after another.
Jesus Christ.
It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely. Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake. He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow, he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally...
And a few years back. Huh. I wonder if his mark was Date before the bullshit, because obviously Falco and Date are connected some way by the amount of times that like we have the Dodu show up whenever we see number 89. I think that might be it. Maybe, I don't know.
gave out under him.
It's either
He had
that's
no
how he's
strength
connected.
left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment,
It's either he's connected to Date this way, or when the guy that
in his
comes
darkening vision,
in
he
and
saw
attacks
a
at home,
woman
he's actually
approach him.
Date.
He watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps. Footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking. That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school. It was like she was from a totally different world than him.
That's how you know it's Hitomi.
Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer.
Okay, so
Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart. Falco started to become himself again. His former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Is it Hitomi and Iris?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine, and her daughter. She had just turned 12. Why the 2 of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if
why?
he didn't,
Why
he
does
knew
he
that
want-
someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
Silence. For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth again. Why did you stop?
Why did you stop?
Was that the whole story?
Was that the whole story?
You mentioned a detective.
You mentioned a detective.
What's the connection between that and Choco?
What's the connection between that and Shoko?
Answer me.
Hey, answer me.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later. If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Why not? It seems
Peter.
like he would, though.
Yes?
Start the preparations.
For...
What do you think? The sink.
Yeah, we'll just do it against his will. That's fine.
I have injected number 89 with the usual dosage. He will not be waking up anytime soon. Are
That's
you ready,
good.
Agent Date?
Yeah,
The time limit is 6 minutes.
I know.
It is weird that the boss still isn't here. She's not like dead, is she? Let's hope not. Alright. Where are you taking me? Aha.
not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Jesus
Why are you getting
Christ,
mad
Ava.
at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin.
Why are you being a cat?
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
What the fuck is wrong
Stand
with her?
up.
We need a better AI.
Is this the Sagan residence?
Yep.
Definitely is. But why?
Number 89. What were you up to?
Can't you make the connection already?
What? The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Alright. Let's do this shit. Okay, the phone. Iris? The window? The door? Well, there's only 4. Oh, it recedes a little bit.
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
The meridian is covered in a green membrane. Can't get close. Okay, well we can get to the phone, right? Winter Iris, the picture. Let's take a look at the switch. Wait, hold on. Let's go to the Winter Iris, because I don't think we can do anything
A
with the
winter
switch.
iris that blooms in the cold.
I know.
Why don't we pick it?
You can do it. I believe in you.
Stop it! You're distracting me!
Come on.
I got one!
Oh,
Aw, right after I pulled it out, too.
Did the green stuff react at all?
oh shit.
A phone. Should I pick it up?
Yes. Hang up? Why hang up? Yeah, hang up, I guess.
What the? I fainted.
Oh, fuck. I fucked it up. Ignore.
It won't stop ringing.
Also, I tried to pick it up.
Stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, there's still some goop.
I guess it worked?
Switch, picture, book, liquid?
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
Lick. Stick-handed. Oh,
Hmm? It is surprisingly deep.
Did you find anything?
Well... Oh! There is something!
A cork.
oh. Alright, bye-bye, green. Oh,
What is this substance? Green tea?
It's obviously not green tea.
Perhaps it's jelly.
It's not jelly.
how do you know it's not jelly? Let's take a look at the book, I guess.
A book.
Read.
F does not have parents or siblings. He was raised.
F.
Yeah, we know.
For Falco?
Maybe we rip it
A
up.
book?
Agent
Oh,
Dante,
shit.
you've got 4
Are you
minutes.
sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
It might. We're getting closer.
Again.
It's ringing again.
Alright, let's pick it up this time. Come on.
Alright. Who is this? What the?
We have to ignore it again? God damn it. Keep on fucking this up. Alright, ignore. Oh wow, we're fucked. Skip, 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 skip. Oh, I missed all that. Fuck. That stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling? I am curious about what if they threatened me for money? Police officer's back mode. Okay. So we just never pick up the phone.
I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Am I dead? I'm like pretty much dead at this point.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Yeah, let's start from that checkpoint, I guess.
There is.
There we go.
A book?
Tear.
Agent Dante.
Now we'll do ignore.
I am curious, but
You're a police.
Okay.
I suppose we.
at least you didn't.
Prevent the view from multiple books. Pot. Prevent the view. What's this?
A book.
Let's just tear it up. Oh shit. Book, here I go.
What happened?
Nothing.
Fuck. Really? Well, why? What about this book? What if we tear up this book?
I wonder what these books symbolize.
I don't know. Maybe he used to oversee a library?
Number 89. A librarian.
I don't see it either. Okay. Pot. What are we doing with the pot?
It's a pot. Steam is rising from it. It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Yeah, like a slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any
Jesus
moment.
Christ. Turtle ninja. Where? What if we drink it?
What is this anyway?
You can tell by tasting it.
I would like to know before I put it in my mouth.
It's green, right? It's gotta be gack.
Gack.
Don't say such things. I'm the one who has to drink it.
Does he mean like throw
Fine.
up? Does anyone call
I'll
throw
have a
up
sip.
gack? Hell yeah. The throat goat.
Iba? Hey, Iba!
Damn, she drunk off the green.
Iba!
Is that like a snake reference, like Metal Gear Solid? Snake? Snake!
Thank you for the delicious soup.
What kind of soup was it?
Elephant.
What did you say?
Why does she look like that?
Elephant.
Holy shit. Okay. Oh, that wasn't it. Oh wait, no.
3 minutes, Dante.
Was it?
What is that?
It's an eye.
Ah.
Dante, what are we going to do?
Pour lemon juice. Alright, we've gotta like close the curtain. We can't look in here. Who are you? Bye bye. He's pissed.
It left.
That mess. It was kinda cute.
What?
You are insane.
Oh, hello. Oh, there's a nice skull.
Hitomi?
You have less than 2 minutes.
Do we need to rip up more books?
A book.
Tear.
A green book. That seems familiar.
I do not think there is any relation to this.
Alright. Guess it's...
It's Hitomi.
Let's talk with her?
Understood. Hey, Hitomi! No use.
Could you try it again, but more in a... fawning way?
I believe we should try something.
Okay.
Let it go.
Weird.
It's Hitomi.
Can I kiss her?
What?
Kiss her.
Yeah, let's
You-
kiss her. Kiss her. Okay.
Like this? But why?
You are like one of my limbs, Aiba.
Yes.
Like an alter ego. An incarnation of me to kiss Hitomi.
Yes.
Then it's like me kissing Hitomi, right?
No.
Fucking creep.
You sure? Because that was making my heart rate rise. And another part of me, too.
Jesus
Could it
Christ,
just be
Dante.
only your heart, please. It's
Let's touch her.
Where?
Well, maybe her...
I don't like where it's zooming in.
Her stomach, right?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
It's not like I'm touching her.
She's extremely hard. Perhaps
She's
due to
hard?
her being stationary?
What did you say?
That she is stationary?
No, before that.
She's hard?
Hitomi is hard right now?
Oh,
Got
fuck.
it. That's useful information. Let's keep that in mind.
She's hard. What the fuck? This game needs to, like, chill the fuck out, dude. Okay, can we...
Wait, I forgot. What's Hitomi's condition right now? I totally lost it.
Could you
God.
stop messing around? Or would you like me to?
Hey, relax.
Alright. The skull. There's another book? I didn't even notice there was another book.
A book?
Tear it.
What is this going to accomplish?
We're
I don't
driving
know.
number 89 into a corner.
By tearing a book.
Yeah. I remember how shocked I felt when Mizuki tore up one of the porno mags I was hiding.
That situation was clearly different.
But it is advancing things. Prevent the invasion from...
A skull.
Why don't we throw it?
Would that not be disrespectful to
Dead.
I don't know.
It's a hunk of calcium.
All right. Sorry about this.
Whose skull was this?
Unknown. I also cannot determine the connection to number 89.
We're so close. What do we need to do?
It's hit.
Hug her?
Well, she's hard.
Yeah, me too.
Stop saying
Sorry.
that. Switch. Picture.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry.
Ceiling
It's
fan?
a seal.
Is that like a...
A desk fan. Only.
Huh.
Shut up. No. One sec. Okay. Can we... Hold on. Do we need to do something with the switch?
A switch. But there are
observation. Ow!
Well, guess we have to invest.
If you're fine with whatever
What? Then what do I do? I literally have no idea. Do we have to do one of these things again? No, something's off. Hold on. Okay. It's not this. Okay, so I looked it up and it actually, the game glitched. It looks like.
a picture.
Unfortunately. Unless I can do something about this. Nope.
Like you, like me, and Rick.
No.
Yeah, unfortunately, the game decided that, yeah, it actually glitched.
Dante, 30 seconds.
Okay, we're gonna try again, I guess, from here. That's unfortunate.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Look, look. Let's go.
A book.
So we'll tear it.
What? A skull.
Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I fucked up, actually. The row. Tear it. Nope.
Dante, 30 seconds.
The game glitched. That sucks. Oh my god. It actually glitched out. I can't do this one. Hold on. Okay. I actually have to just completely reset it. Okay. What can I do to destroy the time? The remaining time?
It's home.
Kiss her, I guess. There we go. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna try one more time. Come on. I just want to start the one over. Come on, please. We're gonna have to start from the sink. Oh my god, I gotta go through all this shit again. Alright. I'm going to have the guide up while I do this. Oh.
A switch.
Is it because I didn't flip the fucking
This
switch?
again. Last time we handled it in a different manner.
That was then. This.
But there are thorns. You are aware.
It's fine. It'll only hurt for a bit, then it'll be better.
Interesting.
Oh, it doesn't hurt.
Oh.
The light has turned on.
Oh, I see, I see. Okay.
A phone.
So, no, you have to ignore it.
I guess.
The winter iris.
Agent Dante, you've got 5 minutes.
Pick it. It's weird that it would let me, tear the book from the floor. Ignore. Alright, now stick my hand in the green liquid. Blah 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 blah. Let's skip all this shit. Okay, now I grab the lamp.
You've got 4 minutes.
Where's the floor lamp?
A floor lamp.
Grab.
Are you
Yeah, go.
Is this okay?
Guess so.
Looks okay.
I don't know why that would change things, but fine. Alright, we're gonna drink it. And then we'll close the curtain. Now close the
You
book.
have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Tear it. Then we throw it. Then we tear this.
A green book. That seems familiar.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
Dante, 30 seconds.
Okay.
A book.
We're driving the.
That situation.
Okay.
Who was that?
Dante,
Now we gotta lock.
out of time.
What do I do?
Now we lock it. Hell yeah. No one's getting in here. Jesus Christ.
No! Stop!
So Rohan did it. Personally.
Stop right there!
Boss? That's what he meant by the eye. It's very beautiful. It was the boss's eye, the giant eye. Oh shit. And that's why the boss hasn't been around. Oh my god. So she's personally involved. Jesus Christ. All of the good guys are bad guys. That's crazy. Kikai.
Dante, this is a serious matter.
Where's Boss?
Huh?
Boss, where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since about noon.
Damn it.
Dante, listen. Something happened while you were in Somnium.
Huh?
Please stay calm and listen. So Sejima's body was discovered.
Oh shit.
He was cut into pieces and put inside a vase
Yup.
in his mansion.
That can't be.
The housekeeper found him and reported it to the police. And one more thing, So was missing his left eye.
You mean the Cyclops killer did it?
Probably, yes.
What the fuck?
What is your next move, Date?
I don't
We'll
fucking
deal
know.
with So later. Before that, I need to talk to Boss.
I suggest checking her office.
Good idea.
Boss, we need some answers. Stat.
Not here. Where is she?
Somnium really was just like the dream I had 3 days ago.
What the hell is going on? What is going on? They told me it was shot by Rohan Kumakura to protect number 89.
So then how did Date have a dream about that? There's another thing I can't figure out.
Boss, I was boss there. Because it was a dream? Was it completely random? No, that can't be. You can't dream of a face you've never seen. Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
This is a serious secret. Boss is hiding it. I have to search this room. There must be a clue somewhere. Let's try our computer.
Iva, can you hack this PC?
I will try.
Hacking. Hacking in progress. Please wait.
Unlocked. Logging in. I have recovered some video data. It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
Open it.
That is...
So Sejima.
But why did...
Why?
Was that Boss?
Why?
Yeah, it's Boss. Why? My thing that I don't understand is why... Okay,
Boss?
why record that? Why record that? And why are they taking out the eyes before they're dead? Why take out the eyes at all? Fuck, the case remains unsolved. But now we know she's part of these new Cyclops serial killings. That's actually really important to know. Damn. Oh. Okay. So this is actually locked for more. We have to actually do this case now. We have to go back here. So I think since this is a completely different path. So how many paths have we done? 1, 2, 3. What, have we only done 3 paths? 1, 2, and 3. This is a 4th path that was locked until just recently-ish when we did that one, I think. Or that one? I forget. And then this one. Oh man. So we're gonna have to refamiliarize ourselves with this case, and we'll do that next time. We'll refamiliarize ourselves to remember what timeline exactly this one is. But it is, it won't take too long, I don't think. But until then, well, I'll see you later.